Brack did get more mail than you on Cartoon Planet, Space Ghost. It's Comics and Shots, a completely improvised semi-comedic musing by Howard Stern's Mick the Nerd and YouTube and TikTok's Mick the Melodorous. I don't know about that one. Today's subject, DC Pride 2023. I just got around to finally reading it today. My comic book stack is huge. Like any anthology series that any company brings out during the Pride months, you never know if it's going to be mostly good or just a few good ones. This one, I assure you, it's mostly great. And it goes out swinging with a comic book based on multiversity by a glorious non-binary chaos wizard themselves, Grant Morrison. Where they don't just write an awesome story about the flashlight from Earth 36, they also do something that a lot of writers really should be allowed to do more. Unbury your gaze. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this one if you're a hardcore DC guy. In the Rebirth era, there was one story where the Supermen of all worlds were kidnapped by an evil parasite bastard. And in order to find them, the Earth 36 version of the Flash Red Racer just sacrificed his goddamn life. Straight up killing off a gay character just to perform a fetch quest. Yeah, that did not sit well with the people at all. But yeah, I really recommend the book. It's got a lot of good stories in there. The only really weak one was this one with Nubia and what is her name? Yeah, Natalie Irons Steele. They just argue for some reason about a training simulator. But then they become friends at the end. It's why is Nubia being a dick to this person she don't know about a training simulator? Who gives a shit, lady? Test it out. You don't harm me nothing. But of course, it ends with a somewhat somber but gratifying note, with a nice little piece dedicated to Rachel Pollack, the writer of the Doom Patrol after Grant Morrison, and one of the first trans women comic writers out there. I believe she even created the first trans woman superhero. I believe it was Caligula, probably Caligula, whom later writers would kill off, but it was the 90s, it wasn't her fault. Yeah. But still, all those writers and her friends talking about the impact that she had on her and how much of a positive impact on. That's what Pride's about, talking about the positive impact of people and just having queer characters, not just give grandiose speeches about the importance, but also just have them being in themselves. And that's what that book really is. And me, I'm a gray sexual motherfucker myself on the asexual spectrum. It was really nice having Green Arrow, what's his face? Connor Hawke, talk about how hard it is for him to come out as ace. It was a bit awkward for me to come out as gray to my parents too, and, it's nice seeing that reflected. It's an entire spectrum of humanity. Yeah. I'm really glad that we're still talking about it. And we will continue to talk about it, especially in these trying times when things are hard for people to even talk about it, let alone just be. With that, like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember, praise be to the blood elk and fear the stabbopotamus. Felt wrong begging for money on this one.